You were taught to trust the three-letter agencies, FDA, CDC, NIH. You thought they were there to protect you. But here's the truth. These agencies don't work for you. They work for the industries they're supposed to regulate. Let's take the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration. Sounds neutral, right? Their job is to evaluate the safety of drugs, foods, and medical devices. But what they don't advertise is this. Over 75% of the FDA's drug review budget is funded directly by pharmaceutical companies. It's called a user fee. But what it really is legalized bribery. And it doesn't stop there. Top FDA officials routinely leave their government post and go work for drug companies. It's known as a revolving door. One day, they're regulating a company. The next day, they're on the company's board of directors, pulling a 7-figure salary. Same with the CDC. You think they're impartial? Their foundation receives millions in corporate donations, including from vaccine manufacturers. That's right. The same agency that recommends the childhood vaccine schedule is financially connected to the companies that profit from those shots. How is this not a conflict of interest? And the NIH, the National Institute of Health, they hold patents on medical technologies. That means when a drug gets approved, the government itself can earn royalties. Let me say that again. The same entity funding research can make money from the products it helps approve. That's not public health. That's an empire. These agencies aren't corrupt in pockets. They're corrupt at the core. They've been captured, bought, owned. So when they say safe and effective or follow the science, ask yourself, whose science, whose funding, and whose interest are they really protecting? Because the evidence is clear. It's not yours. If you're ready to break free from the illusion that government agencies are your guardians, follow me. Because once you see who's behind the curtain, you'll never trust the white coat the same way again.
This presentation represents the professional opinions, clinical experiences, and educational interpretations of Dr. Farah Agustin-Bunch. It is presented strictly for informational, educational, and motivational purposes only. Viewing, attending, or engaging with this presentation, or any content in any form created by, affiliated with, showing, or associated with Dr. Farah does not establish or imply any doctor-patient relationship with anyone. No personal medical advice is being given, and nothing in this presentation should be interpreted as individual medical consultation, diagnosis, treatment, or prescription. Statements made herein have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration or any international regulatory authority. The experiences and outcomes shared are not typical and are not guaranteed. This content is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always consult your licensed healthcare provider before making any health-related decisions. Copyright and content protection. This presentation and all associated materials, including video, audio, slides, graphics, and spoken content, are the exclusive intellectual property of Dr. Farah Agustin-Bunch. Unauthorized recording, reproduction, distribution, sharing, or public display of any part of this presentation in any format is strictly prohibited and may result in legal action. By continuing to watch, you agree not to record, screen capture, copy, repost, or transmit this content in whole or in part without express written permission from Dr. Farah or her authorized legal representatives. By continuing to watch, you acknowledge that you are solely responsible for your health decisions. You understand this presentation is not a medical service. You agree not to hold Dr. Farah, her team, or affiliates liable for any outcomes associated with the use or misuse of the information provided. Viewer discretion is advised. This presentation may challenge conventional beliefs and expose controversial topics in medicine, health, and regulatory policy. It is intended to empower, not to incite fear, replace clinical care, or offer medical guarantees. Your health is your responsibility. This is your opportunity to reclaim it.